My name is Johana Canales. I'm 20. I'm studying at TUJ here in Tokyo. I'm an art and Japanese major. That's me. Home. I guess home is where the heart is. I was born in New York City, raised in Philadelphia most of my life, and now I'm in Tokyo, so I have lots of homes. I don't really have a special reason why I came here. I've been interested in the culture since I was young. I wanted to go somewhere that was really different from where I grew up, and of course the other side of the planet will have that. Also, the most important reason is that I wanted to go somewhere really far away. You can't get any farther from Philly than this. I have a Canon XTI. It's a DSLR, not fancy, but I do most of my photographic shooting with my DSLR. Hopefully in the future I can try to experiment with film. I also like to make collages on Photoshop. To make my collages, sometimes I use pictures from the internet, sometimes I take my own pictures, use my own sketches, stuff like that. I like to shoot lots of different things. I like to shoot the city, I like to shoot people. Basically for me the camera is like a paintbrush, so people treat photography like it's like you're supposed to showcase the reality or the physical world, but for me I use the camera as if it were a paintbrush on a canvas. I try to create my own scenery, I blur things, I use different exposures, I try to create pictures that you can only see in your imagination. Okay, as for my likes, I really love music. I can't do any of my creative stuff without music. If I'm working on a collage on Photoshop, I have to have headphones on. Even when I'm taking photography out on the street or when I'm shooting a model, I have to have some kind of music playing, even if it's like on a small iPhone speaker or if I have my headphones popped in with my camera in my hands, I have to have music while I'm creative. As for my dislikes, Tokyo is a pretty crowded city, and the congestion, just the amount of people, can get really tiring, and I hate morning trains. I feel like I hate the entire planet when I'm on a morning train, so yeah, I hate crowded places. I listen to a lot of different things. I guess it depends on my mood. Recently I've been inspired a lot by MO, and King Cruel is a big inspiration for me these past few months. Flying Lotus is amazing. He inspires me a lot, but I tend to switch it around a lot. I can speak almost 3 different languages. I'm Latina, my mom's half Dominican, my dad's half Honduran, which is a weird-ass mix. So I can speak Spanish fluently, read and write it. Japanese is my other major besides art. I've been studying it for about 2 years, so I'm conversational. I can read some. Hopefully with a couple more years of studying, I can consider myself to be trilingual. I can also understand a lot of Portuguese, and I can read a lot of it too. Recently, what I've noticed is, especially when it comes to photography, I tend to enjoy sort of a really soft look. I tend to blur things a lot, or I'll take things with a slow shutter speed, and people think that's usually casted as unprofessional, but I don't know, there's something that really appeals to me when it's like by abstracting the image, by blurring it, you kind of add a new meaning to it, and it almost makes it look like a painting in a way. I haven't really distributed my stuff out on the internet yet. Hopefully when I feel a lot more confident I will, but there's some stuff on my Facebook. I have some photography on my Facebook. I have a Flickr account that I haven't updated recently. Hopefully I'll update it, and maybe I'll even make a Tumblr or my own website eventually. Of course, music inspires me, so all the artists I mentioned, King Cruel, Flying Lotus, tons of other artists, All Scare, as well as all the photographers that have inspired me or in Bloomfield. So many people. And also shout out to Brad, who I'll see in April.